Hey everybody, Goosechecka here, bringing you the 5th episode of The Ball Sack. Up first tonight, we have Delta Sidearm, and he asked, what is your favorite food? I don't think I can pick a favorite because I really love bread and I really love potatoes, and I'm pretty sure I could just live off of those two things for the rest of my life. Taco Power PhD asked, if Grifballers wore team uniforms, what IRL sport would they most resemble? Well, that's an easy one. They would definitely look like the uniforms for the U.S. women's beach volleyball team. Oh yeah. Classier Brush asked, what's the fastest a game has ever been won in the playoffs? Well, for Grifball, I don't have the exact numbers, but I do distinctly remember a Halo 3 playoff game between Ways and Means Committee and Team USA that, no kidding, lasted maybe 3 minutes. And that's 9 rounds, so I'm going to say that's probably the fastest ever of all time. Rally Fox asked, does Cal polish his own hammer or do you polish it for him? Cal's hammer is so awesome it doesn't need polishing. Obex asked, do you think I'm hot? And it's a link to this picture of a kid who kind of looks like Bieber, like a spiky-haired Bieber. Oh, and his underwear's outside of his shorts. Just tacky. Papa Chewbacca asked, what do you think is better, Xbox, PS3, or PC? Personally, I'm a huge Xbox fangirl, one because I love Halo. It's the only place you can get it. But I do respect PC gamers, especially if you're after graphics and power and creating places. I think PC is the best. Not a big fan of the PS3, unless you want Blu-ray, I guess. Germanicus asked, which Grifballer do you think could make the best brew? Brew equals British slang for cup of tea. Pretty much anybody in the EU GBL, I think, would make the best brew, but if I had to pick one, I'll go with Tigi, since he has the word tea in his name. Blackbeard17 asked, which Grifballer do you think could make the best brew? Brew equals American slang for any mug of beer. Anybody on Hard Liquor Chasers? I'm pretty sure that they have a distillery in their houses. Fiery Goatrath asked, with Sprint being a fundamental quality of gameplay now, what do you think is the likelihood of seeing another Concave Arena for Halo 4 matchmaking? I don't know if we'll ever see another Concave Arena, but with our matchmaking forum being open for Grifball maps, I'm really excited to see what people come up with. We might see something like that, or we might see something even more creative and crazy, and I'm really looking forward to it. Poison Pop-Tart asked, if you could choose whose balls were in the sack, who would they be? Well, they're Cal's balls, because I already have those and I keep them in my closet. Insane Cakes asked, if you had to spend the rest of your life only being able to speak to one person, who would you choose? Okay, I'm going to be mushy and I'm going to go with Cal. I actually do kind of like him in that like kind of way, so it would probably be him. Taco Pizza Hunter asked, what is your favorite Mexican food? Don't feel obligated to say tacos just because I'm asking it. Enchiladas, actually. I love enchiladas. My grandmother makes some fantastic homemade enchiladas, and there's really nothing better. Frantic J3 asked, what was your least favorite college class and why? When I started college, we had to take a math test to see what kind of math class you would place into, and I got stuck in this remedial math course, and it was even easy for me, and that was probably the worst class I've ever taken, ever. Snickerdoodle asked, cheesecake, cake or pie? I'm going with pie because it has a crust. Cakes don't have crusts, pies have crusts. Lovable Lamb Chop asked, what would be something good to write articles about? Either a continual series or individual articles, Grifball related, of course. I would love for somebody to day and nightly the Hubcast. Day and Nightly is a member of the Waypoint community, and what he used to do is he would listen to the Modcast, which is the podcast that the Waypoint mods did, and he would kind of recap it. He would point out the funniest bits, the most informative bits, and he just kind of summarized it in a way that was funny, informative, and really, really engaging. So if you didn't have time to listen to the whole cast, you still kind of got caught up on it. I think that would be a fantastic weekly article for someone to pick up, especially because you would never have to wonder about what to write about because the Hubcast would provide you with all of the shenanigans and information every week. And that's it for this week's Ball Sack. Be sure to stay tuned for tonight's epic championship matchup of 4 Guys 1 Ball versus Easy as Pie.